The Real Housewives of Orange County just released its epic Season 16 premiere on December 1st, 2021. And fans are already most invested in the drama warming up amongst the West Coast ladies. To talk about the upcoming drama, Orange holder Shannon Beador, 57 years old, spoke with Hollywood Life solely regarding what's to arrive among her and her co-stars. More precisely, with Emily Simpson, who is 45 years old, and Gina, who is 37 years old. Gina had commented that as she told the wrong people because we are not blockheads. We are not going to perpetuate this cycle of nonsense anymore. Nobody should perpetuate this cycle. They thought Shannon surely had some ulterior motives when she was telling me and Emily information about somebody else. They said that Shannon was very eager to share her juicy gossip about Nicole. Gina believes that Shannon regrets telling them as she told the wrong people, since they are not idiotic. Do you think Shannon didn't know who she was trying to gossip with? It was her go-to in the past to speak with fools who would then do whatever they could with this information or use it for doing something bad. Isn't that bad? However, we weren't just going to play that game. And I think that was a good thing, because it forced Shannon to meet the wall of truth and reality. They needed to show her like that's not what it is anymore. This is a different year, and these are different friendships. These are better friendships, and Gina thinks it was healthy for Shannon to have this experience. Isn't she right? Emily Simpson and Gina also confided in the judge that Beador doesn't take any action with the new ladies. In fact, during the big supper, the minute the talk moved to Beador looked bored and made stupid comments. The women witnessed and asked for delightful Shannon. Nevertheless, Beador became defensive and tossed a list of reasons why she may not be interactive. Tried to get hooked, but Beador was not curious and said she was too occupied to make time for Simpson bounces on that and tells that Beador had no time for her, and the discussion downgraded from there. Isn't this saddening? But does she have time for someone who she believes is her best friend? Reduces the boom about Beador's friendship with Tamra Judge. She also commented that Shannon did not even check in on her when her husband had heart surgery and questioned her loyalty. Did you also wonder why she did not check in with her husband? Shannon had earlier in 2019 shed some light on the current situation and admitted that she knew about Emily talking behind her back. She kept hearing about all the things all the time, which Emily had to tell her, and she responded that she would like to concentrate on her life. Isn't it true that we shouldn't be more involved? Emily criticized Shannon, plus the co-stars Tamra Judge and Vicky Gunvalson, previously this month, and called them out for being intimidators. She feels that when they get together, she finds her meaning, and that she noticed the bullying throughout the season. Despite their feud, the mother of three, Shannon isn't dead set on being mad at Emily forever. She announced that amends may be made sometime in the future, since she is friends with Vicky today. She feels that she can be friends with Emily as well. In recent weeks, we have already noticed Shannon Beador embroiled in drama with a one-time companion and castmates. In this season of 2021, we will even get to see a ton of Shannon arguing with existing castmates. Aren't you waiting to watch that? In certainty, Shannon has an actual bone to argue with Gina and Emily Simpson. She declares that it torments her and that she senses being ganged up on since the two work jointly. There are a few issues, and it is correct. Shannon also remarked Gina and Emily are a team. Shannon characterized that it is the two opposing her in particular aspects of the show. However, she also admitted that they had their problems earlier. Shannon also admitted that, to her, it can be so challenging to steer a relationship with someone when there are difficulties. Battling is a kind of luggage, and in Shannon's view, drama is another kind. Shannon revealed it is tough love for her. Do you agree? This isn't the type of thing that she can simply quit at work, because of the disposition of reality television. Shannon claimed, "It's not like I express. Oh, we're done shooting and bringing out of your intellect." She also conveyed, "When I moved that dish in that setting during season 12, I sobbed for 2 months. Isn't it draining?" Shannon recalled experiencing being plagued and had to say, "Oh my god, I can't bear that I behaved that way." She also emphasized that it affected her. Doesn't time cure everything? One supposes that understanding what a perverse and awful person Kelly Dodd has also aided. Even accurate statements about an individual's behavior and character can result in shame after the anger vanishes. As watchers may remember, it was at Kelly that Shannon pushed to the plate, calling her a slang word at the moment. And Kelly as well hit her co-star on the head with a mallet. Wasn't that bound to happen? Soon after the incident, Shannon considered pushing charges against the Bravo personality. Shannon also noted that time cures everything, guiding people to unaffectedly wonder if this also spreads to additional contemporary quarrels. She doesn't notice what the great deal is, so she can come off like a bad brat, who steers off whenever she doesn't get her route. She'll forever be there for Shannon, and she'll do what she can to lessen the situation whenever feasible. But the temper is everything, being exhausting. Without damaging the fourth wall too much, she also believed the producers deserve slightly more respect. Fortunately, we don't have to ponder where things stand with recent castmates, Gina and Emily. Shannon acknowledged her pleasant relationships with everyone on the cast, which is clearly visible to the audience. Don't you want to investigate? Talking of Shannon's castmates, this season celebrated the rejoicing return of Heather Dubrow to victory. Miss Fancy Pants made a memorable entry, with production moving out the proverbial red carpet for her to showcase her home and family in positive ways. Between that and Kelly's crooked obsession with Heather over the last year, observers were very much waiting for her on her return. Shannon communicated that she also experienced excitement about Heather joining back. She also recognized that they had a rocky past in their first season on the show. Isn't that lovely? She also assured me that she was very excited about her return. Shannon also assured me that she was very keen to have her back. We are all eager to witness the season play out completely, but it is already accomplishing finer than last season. Shannon also identified that nevertheless, after we settled and accepted the problems, we have been all the while in a fine place. The pandemic persists, but production is simply in a more suitable place to manage that flank of things than they were a year ago. However, what do you think about Emily, Gina, and Shannon's friendship timeline? This is pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching.